Hello guys, I am just a random fangirl and welcome back to my channel. This time we'll be reacting to Naruto, episode number 5, I want to say. So last episode was amazing. I loved it. All of the, getting to know the characters and getting to know what they are like, what they are looking for, and just starting to get a glimpse of the dynamic. Because, I, as far as I understood, they are going to be working as a team. So actually let me just, okay, so these are my notes so far. I know that there's a lot of characters that were introduced in other episodes. I think that in the third episode there were a lot of Naruto's classmates introduced, but I just didn't get the time to actually put everyone in here. So I am going to leave you the link to these notes in the description box down below so you can check them out with me, because I am pretty sure that in this box they don't look so good. I'm pretty sure that you can barely not read anything. But anyway, so I just basically have this. So apparently, for what I understand about this and the comments and all of this, the place that they are, it's Konoha, right? Like Konohamaru. I think that is fun. I'm not really sure if it's related, but yeah. So we have the Hokages. They are like the most, I guess that I related to presidents or something like that. I mean, like, they're supposed to be the most powerful ninja in the village, right? Or something like that. So I am assuming, because they said in one of the episodes, I think that it was the first one, that one of the Hokages sealed what was it called? I don't remember. I don't remember, but he basically sealed whatever that thing was in the first episode in Naruto, and that's why basically all the village is like, oh, but he's that kid and all of those things. So I'm not really sure which Hokage was, because in one of the episodes they say that this guy that we know is the 5th Hokage. I want to say he could be the 4th or the 5th, maybe the 6th, but I don't remember. And because we haven't really seen a lot of these guys, I just didn't knew what to put here, and I am not really sure if they said this guy's name, so I just write down the 5th Hokage number 5, and interrogation mark, because I am not completely sure, but I think that is kind of the gesture of the things that we know so far. So yeah, I'm just a whole interrogation system here. And then there were these two guys that I did not knew where to put them. So we have Iruka Umino, the guy that we know and love, and he was Naruto's teacher and all of that. And I think his rank is Jonin, but I could be wrong about that, because I'm not really sure about their ranks. They were explaining a little bit in the second episode and then last episode, and I'm not sure, but I think that this guy is a teacher, right? So he has to be in this ranking. I am not really sure how the rankings work yet, but I was rewatching the episodes while I was doing this whole thing, so I think that it shouldn't be too, I mean, like, I shouldn't have made too many mistakes, but I don't know. And then there's Konohamaru. I don't know his last name, but I know that he is the Hokage's grandson, right? And that was the whole thing and the whole deal. But I'm not really sure in which ranking he is, or if he's in a ranking, because he's like a little child, so I'm not really sure. But yeah, so there's a lot of questions here. And then we have these guys, right? And they are with a tutor right now, and someone said that they were team 7, So I write it down, but I'm not really sure if this is going to stay like this. Like, I'm not really sure if they are going to be like all of these 3 guys learning from this other guy, like for an indeterminate amount of time, like kind of how school works, but different. So I'm not really sure how to put it, but I just put it down like this. So we have, of course, Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, and then the teacher that I am going to guess that it's a Jonin again, and yeah, his name is Kakashi. So there's a lot of questions, but I written down their Genins because I think that that's what they said in the first or the second episode, that was basically what the exam was about, the exam that originally Naruto didn't pass. So yeah, a lot of questions, but I think that that is pretty accurate as far as I can tell. And then there's the notes of the episode. So, episode 4. The things that I have written down in these notes are basically the things that I was talking about last episode at the end. So yeah, they are 7 team, the team 7, and the teacher's name is Kakashi Hatake. And oh yeah, something that I don't know if that is going to be a thing or not, but he's late a lot because, you know, he was late the first time that they were like meeting each other, and then he was late. So I'm not really sure if it's on purpose to test them or if it's like a thing of him. I don't know, but it's there in the notes. And then there's a lot of bad rumors about him not passing anyone, so that is concerning, but let's keep the hopes on, people. And he seems really badass and powerful, but also kind of a goof because of the whole thing with the technique. So yeah, he's a really interesting character so far. I want to learn more about him. I hope that he's in the show for the long run, but yeah. And another thing that I noticed is about Sasuke's past because of his whole speech. So yeah, there's a lot of things that I wonder about that. What about his clan and the men he wants to kill, not Naruto? And how are these 2 things related, maybe? Because, like, he is, I don't know, 13 years old? 12 years old? Again, I'm not really sure how old they are, but they seem to be not too old. So, I don't know, his past has to be something really intense for a child to be thinking about, killing someone and about his clan. And there's just a lot of things going on right now that we don't know of. And of course, I extended the bell exercise and my 2 main theories, that it's, the first possibility is that it's just straightforward and they're going to have to find a way to work with each other and get the bells, and everyone has a happy ending. Or that it's not actually about the bells. And yeah, so I'm hoping that we get some answers on that in this episode. And then I just written down some things about the world and the plot and world building. So yeah, so if I understood correctly, one of the ninjas' basics is conceal their presence, like he was saying. And then taijutsu, that means the physical arts, like probably martial arts and such. And Sakura said that there was like no chakra needed to do those things, so I'm going to guess that chakra is the thing that they do, like, to power up. And it's basically hand-to-hand combat, which is, interesting. I am pretty sure that that's going to come back. And the hand positions that they do are used to canalize the chakra, and it's called jutsus. I think that was something that Sasuke said. Like, I know that they're teaching the audience while they are processing all the things that, are being said and done in the exercise. So that is really helpful. And then the tiger sign, it's probably a fire element, but I'm not really sure about that. Again, I think that was something that Sasuke was saying, but just things. That's basically the whole thing that I have in my notes. But if you want to check them and correct me, Again, you have the link in the description box if that is something that you'd be interested in. But yeah, so I'm sorry, something fell in my water and now I am suffering. Okay. Ugh, I hate this. Maybe the glass was dirty or something. Anyway. Yeah, I'm not going to be drinking that. I'm going to be drinking this then. Anyway, so yeah, that's basically all the notes that I have for now. This and this diagram, I'm going to keep updating these things as episodes go by and I learn more about, you know, the world. Maybe by the next episode I'll have this more like with a lot of more characters, but we'll see how it goes. I think that it's pretty good so far, but yeah, we'll see. Again, if you have some corrections on some things that you want to say about those things, as long as they're not spoilers, everything is welcome. So yeah, I think that that's basically it. We're still in the bells exercise, so I am really excited for that. And I am sorry because I think that there's a lot of noise on the background. I'm not really sure if you can hear it, but there's a lot of noise because there's a whole festivity, a big one in my street right now. So yeah, it's going to be noisy a lot of the time for at least a week. So that is, yeah, that's Mexico for you. And yeah, so I think that that's all I had to say. I guess that I hope that we get to finish the exercise in this episode to see, you know, if they're going to be staying with this teacher or not, and, you know, maybe a lot of plot related things and world building related things. Because if I notice something, it's that there's a lot of world building in this. There's a lot of things to learn. So we're getting there. I think that I'm going good with the things that I need to know. I don't think that I'm too lost. And you know, this is just the 5th episode, so that is good. I think that I'm getting the hang of it. But anyway, without further ado, I guess that it's time to start a reaction. So, if you're watching this on YouTube, this is going to be a highlighted reaction. But if you want to catch the full-length, uncut, unedited reactions, I am going to leave you my Patreon account in the description box down below, and feel free to check it out. We are a bunch of episodes ahead in there as well. And I think that that's it. So, without further ado, let's just jump into this reaction, shall we? Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's do this. Yeah, okay. So at least he's conscious of that. Oh, God. I don't think that you should be chasing, honey. Oh. I don't know. Oh my God. Ah! Yeah, that's about right. Oh God. Oh my God. Oh no! How does that work? Okay, so someone told me that to not read the titles of the episodes because they are spoilery, so I'm not going to read them anymore. But oh my God, what is he doing now? Oh, this poor girl. Did he hypnotize her or something? I don't know. No. That is not her. That is not him. No. Oh God. Well, he seems to be the most grounded out of the three of them, so this is really tense. Maybe he's not. Oh! A trap? Yeah! Okay, you- Oh! Okay. I was a little bit, skeptic about the whole thing because he was like, well, I am not like other boys. No, he was like, you know, kind of like that kind of behavior, and I was like, I don't know, because this guy is really good, but you know what? He's proven me wrong. Like, no, yeah, I can see that you're not like the other two. Since last episode, I felt like he was the most grounded one. Like, he was kind of observing how things play out, and basically all of the information that we got last episode was from him reflecting on the things. So it makes sense that he is the one, for now, that actually manages to surprise this guy at least a little bit. So no, yeah, it makes sense. He has proven me wrong. So yeah, he's not like the other two. He's actually planning ahead, and I can respect that. I can respect that. Also, I think that it's really fun how this guy just keeps reading his book. I love it. I want to be like him when I grow up. Okay, so let's just rewind a little teensy tiny bit. Yeah. Me too. Oh, what is that? Horse. Tiger. Oh. Okay, yeah, so it's fire style. Okay. Yeah, so they're Ganins. Okay. I don't know. Apparently, he does. Okay, yeah, so the tiger thing, it's related to fire. I don't think that worked, but that was pretty impressive. On the ground! That's what I said, yeah. Oh, Earth style. Headhunter. Oh! Well, holy shit! He's really not. Ninjutsu. There's a lot of information in here. Well, damn. Yeah, this guy is. That is the worst thing you can come up with? Honey. I don't think he's going to go for that. Yeah, I don't think that he likes that. I mean, he has different objectives than you, baby. That's an interesting eye. Huh. No, I don't think that. No. I can get behind that. You know? Yeah. Yeah. He has objectives, like really set ones, so. Well, I mean, you wasted like 1 minute, so I don't think that it's really important. But no, yeah, so, yeah. I think that out of the three of them, the one with less conviction is Sakura, because she's just, I mean, like, I'm not saying that she's not interested in actually learning and being a better ninja and stuff, because she probably is. But the thing is that the main thing that is driving her in this moment, at this particular instance, it seems like it's, Sasuke, because she seems to have a crush on him. And then we have Naruto, who is, kind of a goof, but he has the determination of being recognized by people and being the next Hokage. So that is a pretty wild dream. And then we have Sasuke, who is really intense about his motivations, and it's searching for a man to kill him. I am sure that we're going to get more backstory about that, because it seems to have something to do with his past. But yeah, so I would say that it's normal for Sakura to be like, well, doesn't matter, we'll get it next time, and there's still time, and not as important to her because she doesn't have the same drive that Sasuke does, because he seems really intense, really focused, really just out of his own way. And you know what, I thought that he was cocky, but he has the ability to back it up, so I am just saying it makes sense. And he seems to have pretty intense determinations as well, so it just makes sense that he's like, no, there's no other chance, it has to be now, because and the whole thing about being an avenger, that is really interesting, because that means that there's something to avenge, right? So I don't know, it's really interesting. I really love that we're getting to know more about these characters. He's like a really cool character. He's in a whole different level right now, so I am looking forward to see more about it. I don't know, I think that... I mean... Oh, he's pissed. I don't think this is going to work, but yeah, that's about right. No, but yeah. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, I think that it's a pretty dangerous thing, so... Okay. This is going where I thought it was going to go. Teamwork. Okay. So. I'm guessing that it has to do with, a little bit of what I was saying last time. Teamwork does the dream work. So, yeah. Like, yeah, it makes sense. Like, the way that he was putting it, like, why do you think that you're doing this exam in teams? That's what I've been saying. Like, these guys have not worked together since the beginning, so maybe that is partially part of the answer and part of the problem. Maybe if they start working together, maybe that's the whole point of the test. And, okay, so, yeah, that's just where I am at right now, so, I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, maybe it's a part of it, I don't know. But I think that you need to figure it out. It's a test. Yeah. I knew it! I just want to say that I called it since last episode, because I was like, well, they are doing this like together, but they are not working together, and I was thinking it more like, there's two bells, and that is just going to be confrontational because it's three of them, so of course they're not going to think about working together because someone is going to be left out. So that is like probably the premise of the test. And okay, so I just want to say that I called it. Teamwork. I knew it. I feel I think I feel smart. I feel like I could pass this test. Oh god, okay. So I knew it! I am happy. I am so happy. Honey! Ah.
が、ただの英雄じゃない。
へえ、じゃあどんな英雄たちなんだってばよ。ねえねえ、
殉職した英雄たちだ。
殉職？
Yeah.
任務遂行のために死んだってことよ。
It's a memorial. So it's really common for that to happen, huh?
これは慰霊碑だ。この中には俺の親友の名も刻まれている。
That's rough. I'm having so many thoughts about this.
お前ら、最後にもう一度だけチャンスをやる。
Okay, so that's how it's going to play out.
昼からはもっと過酷な鈴取り合戦だ。
Because you now know the
当選し
answer.
たやつだけ弁当を食え。ただし、ナルトには食わせるな。
Okay, okay. Before we get to that, okay. So I just want to say what that implies. So these are kids, right? These are kids. They are, from my understanding, around 12 years old, maybe 13 years old. I don't think that they pass 14. I kind of want to check it out, but I'll have to rewatch maybe the third episode. I'm not really sure if they said the age in any episode, but I don't think that they are past 14 because they seem like really young. So okay, so I just want to say what that means, because from my understanding that means that they live in a world that it's in some ways much colder than ours, because these kids need to learn how to work together in order not to get killed while doing assignments. And that is just a really rough and cold, harsh world to live in. And I think that it's really interesting that they're basically preparing them and, actually telling them it's a real possibility that you might end up dying in the line of duty in a mission. And you risk your life every time that you are out on a mission. So that says a lot about the world that they live in. And I don't know, it's just so rough. Such a hard lesson to teach these kids. But yeah, it makes total sense that Kakashi is trying to, do everything in his power in the form of a test to make them realize what is needed, what is the reality that's around them, that it's not going to be easy, it's not going to be safe, and they need to be prepared for that. And if they're not, then they have no business going after this lifestyle. So yeah, no, it makes sense. It's a hard lesson, but it's a good one. A memorial that has so many names, and the fact that even his friends are on that memorial just makes it a lot more real and a lot more cold. So I think that it's great for the world building, because without telling us anything directly, they are saying so much about the world that they are living in. And I have a feeling that is going to be a team, like they do not live in a peaceful world or something like that. But again, that's just what I take from that. We need to learn a lot of the world because we are just in this place, and I have a feeling that because this is a really long show, I am pretty sure that it's going to take a lot of world building and a lot of great things. So I am really excited, but also damn, that is hard. That is hard. And okay, so the other thing, the thing is that he's giving them another chance, because I think that that's a good call, to give them another chance. It's like when teachers give you an assignment, right? I don't know, write an essay on rabbits, and you do it and you deliver it and you get a 6 because you made a bunch of mistakes, but you don't really get to learn from your mistakes, because most of the teachers and most of the classes do not let you correct those mistakes and deliver it again. So I am a big fan of when you have like a deadline and you have like a week, but you can deliver the assignment beforehand and correct all of your mistakes and then try again until the deadline. And I think that that's basically what's happening here. Like, okay, yeah, you failed miserably this first time, but the only way to learn is to actually make the students do the work, realize their mistakes, and try again. And that is basically what's happening. That's the meaning of, usually that's the meaning of the second chance, the second opportunity. So now they know the answer. The answer is teamwork. That is the answer. We know it for a fact. Teamwork. Right? And he's saying that they need to work together. That's the answer. But now, because they know the answer, the test is going to be so very much harder than last time. And then we got this. So I feel like I'm learning so much about Kakashi. Okay, I'll give you guys one more chance. However, after noon, it'll be a harsher battle to take the bell. Honey! Well, I think that you need to feed him because... Oh. He knows. I don't think he can. Ha. Yeah. Just go ahead and do it, baby. Oh! I think he noticed. Yeah. I don't really know how this is going to play out. Mm-hmm. Oh, damn. What jutsu is that? No, I'm pretty sure that this is part of the exam. Yeah! Act like it! Act like it! Yeah! Babies, you're learning! Oh, I'm so proud. I'm so proud! Yeah! I am so proud of them. Yeah, I knew it! I knew it! Yeah! Aha! Yeah! Too fast! Like, the fact that, yeah, that they are not noticing. Like, yeah, teamwork. That is the lesson here. Teamwork. It's not about just a battle and manpower. It's teamwork. Actually, the three of you being one. And that is the lesson. So, yeah. Oh my god, I love this. I love this. I love this. Ah! Okay, so yeah, it was a really, really good episode. I really liked it. And yeah, so I feel really smart because I called it. I knew that the answer was teamwork. I just didn't realize that that was the premise. But I think that that's because I don't really understand how dangerous this lifestyle is. At least I didn't understand until this point. So no, yeah, this is really serious and this is a really dangerous profession and they are kids. So yeah, teamwork, it's valuable a lesson enough to decide if they are ready to move onwards with the training or just not. So yeah, it is a really valuable lesson and I really like the stuff at the end about how, what was it? Those who break rules and codes are branded as garbage.
けどな
But those who don't cherish their friends are garbage worse than that. And I think that is really true. In this world is really, I mean, like, of course we know that relationships are really important for us just basically as humans, but there are a lot of people who not cherish that bond. And I think that when you're going through life and that situations, you have to rely on your teamwork, on your team. And yeah, so I think that was a valuable lesson to teach them and to make them kind of snap out of it and realize how dangerous this is and how this is no child play anymore. And I think that it's really cool that these are the first students, of course, to pass this exam. And I'm really happy. Like, I really want to see how their relationship is moving forward, how they start trusting each other more and relying on each other, and just kind of getting to know one another and their weaknesses and stuff like that. I just think that it's going to be pretty cool. I am really excited for that. I think that this guy is really great, Kakashi. I think that he's amazing. He's really badass. His design is really cool, and yeah, he seems to have a personality that is really interesting and I don't know, I just really liked it. I really want to know more about his past too, about the friends that are on the monument, on the memorial that we saw earlier. And yeah, I just have a lot of questions about the world, about the state of things, about what kind of missions they are going to go. There was a lot of things in this episode about just world building stuff like the jutsus and about the whole, like last time we learned about taijutsu, that it's hand-to-hand combat, and in this one we learned at least 2 more, so I am going to have to add those to the notes. And yeah, I just thought that it was a really good episode. I really enjoyed it. I really like how at the end, even when they didn't knew that it was a test, and I think that that's why it's even more valuable, Sasuke just kind of went ahead and realized that they need Naruto to be strong, and if the lesson is teamwork, then the only way to do it is to actually defy authority and be a team, be one for all and all for one. And I think that was really cool, and Sakura following the example, and I think that they're going to become a great team. I feel like that because each one of them have their strengths. Sasuke for now seems like the most balanced out of all of them. He seems to have real high determinations and a lot of things in the past that are making him how he is now. He has a lot of ambition, and Naruto does too, but he's more of a goof. He's more chill about it in some regard. And there's a lot to know about Sakura that I don't know yet. I mean, like, we didn't actually saw her do a lot in this episode in terms of abilities, so I'm really wondering what she's good at. And yeah, I'm just really looking forward to see how their relationship evolve and the dynamic. And I am really scared, but also really looking forward to the missions. So yeah, apparently this is a world where stakes are high and people die pretty much too often. So yeah, it's going to be great. I just know it. So I am really excited. This was a pretty great episode. It was a great conclusion. I feel really smart because I kind of call it, at least a part of it, partially. So I am really happy about that, and I just want to get to know these characters even more. So, if you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to leave a like or a comment. Anything you want would be highly appreciated. And if you want to know when I upload my reactions, I'm going to leave you my Patreon account in the description box down below, and feel free to check it out. I guess that's it, so we'll be seeing each other on the next reaction. Bye!